Welcome to Rick's Corner. I'm going to talk a little bit about pain today because we experience as working out all types of pain in the body. There's pain from training, you get muscle soreness, there's joint pain, there's lower back, knees, neck. Shoulders are one of the number one issues in bodybuilding, but how do we treat this? What do we do for it? There's a lot of things. For example, people will say to me, gee, I worked out, I changed my routine, my muscles got really sore. I like when I feel sore all the time. Well, feeling sore all the time doesn't mean that you're gaining, it means that you're overtraining. Your muscle needs time to recover and then the soreness goes away. Now, if you lay off a week and you start back, yes, you're gonna get sore again, but if you're consistent, you won't be sore all the time. Your muscles will get used to the training, you get rid of the lactic acid, and then the muscles start to grow. So don't think that if you're sore all the time, you're doing something good, because you're really not. Now, we also have joint pain. So many guys write to me, God, my shoulders are just killing me, my knee hurts, my lower back. Well, if you think about it, over a period of time when you're lifting heavy, you have bone on bone, or you have bone in your joints. Of course, when you have cartilage, and the cartilage starts to dissipate, and you start getting bone on bone, you start getting nerve damage, and then things start to hurt. I know people who have shoulder pain, they say, oh my God, I can't do laterals anymore, I can't do pressing anymore, it just hurts too much. I've been there, I know what it feels like. My left shoulder was frozen. I'll show you the joint picture. There's the calcium and it's frozen. To raise it, to do things, I couldn't reach out for a parking ticket in a mall because it hurt so bad to pull the thing out of the meter. I go back one day and it wasn't so bad. So I told my girlfriend, I think my shoulder got better. She says, no, I think they moved the meter closer to you. I thought that was so funny. And that's my bad shoulder. But then all of a sudden my right one starts clicking. And it got worse than my left. I sleep on my right arm, my shoulder hurts so bad my hand goes numb. So it's pinching a nerve somewhere in my shoulder, somewhere in my neck, and I have to have acupuncture to try to straighten that out. Now, this is something a lot of you experience. I ask around, I want to know people, do your hands get numb? Do your shoulders hurt? Yes, so many people tell me, and I'm talking about all ages. What about lower back pain? I've been pretty lucky through the years not to have a lower back problem, but so many people tell me their lower back kills them. Well, then it presses on the nerve and your legs hurt and it's hard to walk. Recently, I've had that experience. My lower back started hurting me, and it was like, it wasn't really the L5 or L4. I have that adjusted, but the muscles around it hurt, which seems to be pinching a nerve in my leg, and then it makes my legs hard to move. When I stand up, it's like stiff and sore, and I go to walk and I can't. And I thought, is this an age thing? Because I asked some guys in Golds, and they're in their 30s, and they said, no, we have it too. A couple of my friends, much younger than me, said, we get up every morning, we take ibuprofen or Tylenol to get rid of the pain, then we come work out. I'm going to ask you guys if that's what you do as well, because I hear so much of it. Knee pain from squats. Yes, I used to be a great squatter. Oh my God, I was a great squatter. Over the years from that and wrestling, my knee started to go. And I looked at my x-rays, I'll show you here. The cartilage is gone. The knees are bone on bone and shifted, so I elected to have a November knee replacement surgery. I hear that it's great. I hear that you can walk really good, you can squat again. Not that I want to squat, but I want to be able to go up and down stairs. So these are very common, and they can start at any age. Arthritis you can get in your 20s. It depends on how active you are. Arthritis is the main culprit for joint pain. It gets into the joints, the shoulder and the knees and the back. It can get it in the fingers or hands or wrists, and you wonder, what's this burning sensation? Why is this going on? Now, medications for that, some work and some don't, and many have side effects. I tried, now I'm going to give you the information on this because maybe you tried it, maybe you haven't, but it worked for me. I got Voltaren, which is the anti-inflammatory, and my doctor prescribed it to me. If I took one a day or one every couple of days, I could usually wake up pain-free. And I took it for a long period of time. I sometimes would switch to ibuprofen 800, which is a very similar medication. I sometimes would switch to Celebrex that you see advertising on TV for older people who play golf and they go running around dancing because the Celebrex got rid of the pain. I tried Mobic, which is another one. Now, your doctors may tell you these things all have side effects and they work, but you can't stay on them. What I found out recently is when I went into the hospital for the lung infection, that it also affected my kidneys. I have one kidney I was born with, and it raised the level on the kidneys. The ibuprofen and the anti-inflammatories can destroy it. They can also destroy your stomach. They can also cause congestive heart failure, I found out. So no, it's not good to be on them. So I went off all that for 2 months. When I got out of the hospital, everything started to hurt again. I mean everything. My knees, my feet, my back, my shoulders, everything. I said to the doctor, what can I take? What can I do to get rid of this pain? He says, really nothing. He says, you can take Tylenol because Tylenol doesn't affect your kidney. It can affect your liver over time, but it's not dangerous like the other anti-inflammatories. So I said, okay. So I started taking 3 Tylenol every once in a while as needed. and really did nothing for me. It didn't stop any pain at all. Now, I want you guys to feed these comments in and tell me what works for you and what doesn't. So you tell me if this worked for you or if the others did. But I know that the ibuprofens and the anti-inflammatories are very, very hard on your organs, and it's not good to take. So I discovered something else. It's called a MedRoll pack, and it is basically cortisone. And it comes in a little square package, and there's like 6 pills the first day, 5 the next, 5 the next, 4 the next, 3 the next, 2 the next, and 1. Now, you take this for a week. I took 2 the other night because I was really sore, like beyond sore. And when you're sore and you're walking, it makes you very tired, so I got very sleepy. So anyway, I took 2. The next morning I woke up and I felt no pain. I felt a little numbness in my body, like you're not really high, but you're just kind of like a little lethargic, but there's no pain. So I go to the gym and I work out, I feel good. Took one this morning, one this afternoon, I'll take another one tonight. By the end of the week, it wears off and then you're right back to square one, but it doesn't have the side effects that anti-inflammatories do. It's called MedRoll pack, M-E-D-R-O-L. I'll put up a picture of it. If your doctors will give it to you, if you have that much pain, you give it a try. It seems to work. Now, I don't think it's safe to take more than 3 times a year, they told me, because it can rob your muscles, or not your muscles, but your bones from calcium and magnesium, which I take a supplement of. But it definitely had to work. So that's one issue. The other thing is ice. At night, I ice my knees and I ice my shoulder. Helps a lot. I think ice is one of the major things for reducing inflammation and getting rid of pain. So I know that a lot of you have pain. The muscle soreness, like I said, from training, that's just lactic acid. It goes away, and hopefully you don't get sore all the time. And then for you older guys, you tell me now you're back in training and you do have joint problems. I noticed also when your joints hurt really bad, you can't really push the weight you want to make the muscle work, so you don't go heavy, so you do more reps. But even at that, it's a struggle to get the reps going when you're trying to fight the pain of the joint and get the muscle to activate. I know that's hard to do, but hopefully you can get through it. Now, there's a Voltaren that I mentioned earlier, and it's a gel. It's prescription only, but you rub that on your joints and it literally takes the pain out. That or Arnica. Arnica is not a prescription. It comes in an ointment. That's a pretty good pain reliever as well. I just think these things need to be addressed. I know a lot of you will write to me and you tell me about certain injuries and certain things that happen, and I'm trying to find out what helps you best, and maybe these things will help you. I'm scheduled for a knee replacement. I told the doctor I do not want to do any of the morphines or oxycontins or any of those pain relievers because I know that they have side effects. He says, we're going to have something. We cut the bone in half. I said, let's see first how bad the pain is. I said, I would rather use ice. I don't want to get addicted to any pain medications that just play with your digestive system and constipation and all that. So these are just little hints that I wanted to tell you. I think that maybe you could use if you're in pain. You can always write to me. I hope your workouts are great. You don't have to go that heavy anymore. It's not really that important because it will destroy your joints, and I've said this over and over and over. And for you guys, I get a lot of emails from guys 40 through 70 who are starting to train again. They want to get back in shape. I love working with you because I know that you want to get back to where you were. You want to get in good shape as you get older because it's really important to stay healthy. So many people in our older ages don't do this, and they wither away and die because they don't go to a gym, they don't eat properly, they don't even know what to do. I'm going to come out with more videos for that and then books on that to help the older generation of the men. And you younger guys, we set the pattern for you down in gold back in the 70s. We set bodybuilding on the map, and some of us are still around. So don't be shy to ask questions and have respect for the older bodybuilders who've been there and done that like myself. We know what we're talking about, and we're trying to share it with you younger guys so that you'll have a better body and you won't have any problems. And I hope it helps. I really hope it helps. My job at my time in my life now is to give back what I learned to you. It's about sharing, and then you will give it forward to somebody else, and they'll respect you for what you know. Thank you so much for watching Rick's Corner. You guys are a great audience, and I got Dr. Bronstein coming on Friday. Next week I have Lori Federick, who was Ice on the American Gladiators. I spoke to her today, and she wants to come on the show and talk about her experiences on American Gladiators and her training. She still trains hard. She had a great body. And that's about it, guys. Don't forget you can buy my autograph drawn, put on your wall, and I'll sign it for you. And it's going to be it's a piece of art history from the gold era. All right, I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching Rick's Corner.
That's rickdrasin.com. He is the equalizer, baby. See you next time.